Hello boys and girls, my name is Yr1 and I'm a pianist, and today I'm here to talk about the wonders of music and how we can use music to communicate and express ourselves. Most of you may think we use words to express ourselves, right? So we can shout, we can cry, or we can stay silent, or we can run away and just block everyone out when you don't want to talk to them. But did you know you can use music to express yourself too? And I heard a saying that goes, when there are no words to express yourself, we have music. Music is very special because no matter where you live in the world, no matter what language you speak, through music we can share, we can express, and we can communicate and be able to feel one another by listening to music. Before I speak more about the music, I would like you to hear something on the piano that I'll be playing. And while you're listening, try to think about what you feel when you're hearing the music. And maybe you can even think about a storyline as you hear what is going on the piano. So here it is. Were you shocked at how the piano piece ended? That's right, you can use all sorts of creative ways to play music. It's from a movie called Pirates of the Caribbean. And indeed, did you feel how the music was full of suspense, lots of exciting adventure, it was very dramatic, and just how the pirates go through lots of exciting adventures in movies. The music, I think, shows that very well, and I hope you felt that as you were listening to hear me play. Do you want to know how music is written and how it creates so much drama, expression, and emotion to the listeners? I am going to be explaining how. In music, there are these things called musical elements, and these different musical elements will help you understand how music works. Today, I'll be talking about some basic musical elements, and I hope by understanding them, you'll be able to understand music better as well. So the first musical element that I want to talk to you about is harmony. Harmony is when you play a group of notes together to create some sort of sound or an effect. Now, there are many different types of harmony, but I will be talking about just two most popular ones. They are major and minor. Major harmony is often described as very happy. Very happy and bright. The minor harmony, on the other hand, is described as quite sad and not as happy. Do you agree? Now let me give you some examples so you can hear the difference between major and minor harmony. First of all, I want to ask you a question. What is the most favorite time of the year for you? For me, I think it would have to be Christmas time because we get to hang out with our family, we're on holidays, and we get presents. So, when you think about Christmas, what kind of music do you think about? So happy and lively, and I'm sure you've heard Jingle Bells so many times every year. Now, this is in a major key. And that's why it sounds so happy and bright. Now, I'm going to change that to a minor key. And let's see what it sounds like then. Not so happy and not so bright. So you can see how important using the right harmony is. Let's try another example. Another favorite time of the year, I think, would be birthdays, right? Who doesn't like their own birthday? And what do we sing on your birthday? Happy birthday song. Let me play you a birthday song. Now, imagine the birthday song was in a minor key. Guess it was a bit dramatic, but not in the happiest way. Do you prefer the major happy birthday song or the minor happy birthday song? So you can see how important using the right harmony to create the right atmosphere and the right feeling. The second element that I want to talk about is melody. A melody is very important because a good melody helps us to remember certain memories and helps us to connect with the music. A melody is a song line. For example, so when you hear the melody, it helps you to think about the Christmas time. And actually, because the melody is so well known, you can actually sing along because you remember it. Now, if the melody wasn't as smooth and it wasn't easy to remember, it'll be very hard to connect with the music. For example, would you be able to sing along and remember this melody? Do you think that's a good melody? It's very hard to remember, isn't it? So that is also why a good melody, a beautiful melody is important so that we can always connect the music with our feelings and we can remember the good times through the melody. Now the third musical element that I want to talk about is dynamics. Dynamics is how loud the music is and how soft the music is. And depending on the volume of the sound, you can create many different feelings and emotions. Who has heard music from the Star Wars? And do you remember the Darth Vader theme? For those who haven't seen Star Wars, Darth Vader is the bad guy in the movie. And whenever he comes on the scene, bringing his stormtroopers in a war to destroy the Empire, you'll hear his theme music. And it goes like this. That was very loud and powerful to represent the bad guy who is supposedly very strong and very powerful, right? But imagine if the composer used very soft volume to represent Darth Vader. Do you think anyone would be scared of Darth Vader if that music was supposed to represent him. So now you can also see how using the correct dynamics or the volume of the sound really helps in creating that feeling and creating that atmosphere. The last musical element that I want to talk to you about today is tempo. Tempo is how fast or how slow a music is played. I'm sure most of you have heard a lullaby at some point in your life. Now, here's a very well-known lullaby. Hopefully that'll make you feel relaxed and maybe want to doze off. Now imagine if the lullaby was at a very fast tempo. Do you think the baby will be ready to sleep or getting very active, ready to play? So do you agree choosing the right tempo, the right speed is very important in creating certain type of music to connect with the listener? It's very interesting to learn about different types of musical elements like the harmony, melody, the dynamics, the tempo, so that we can understand and connect to the music. Have you ever experienced a time when you are so full of emotion? It might be because you're so sad or so angry, or it could be because you're so happy that you can't contain yourself and you don't know what to say and you just get frustrated because you don't know how to tell others what you're feeling. I had one of those days when I was so sad, and that was when my friend, a very close friend of ours, passed away because he got sick, and it was just so sad and we didn't know how to express ourselves, and that's when I sat down on the piano and I decided to write some music. And as I was writing the music, it brought me so much comfort, and I was express my feelings through the music in a way I couldn't through words. I didn't want to talk to anyone because every time I talked I just felt like crying, but as I was creating the melody and the harmonies for this music, I felt so comforted and I felt like I was remembering my friend, and it was just a beautiful experience. And after I finished writing the music, I recorded it and I released it so that I could share it with others, so that others may feel comforted by listening to my music when they're going through a very sad time too. And it was just so amazing because so many people around the world heard it and they wrote to me saying thank you for writing the music, because they felt so comforted during the sad times and they were able to play my music or listen to my music, and they felt so much comfort. And I thought that was just amazing how we could all connect through music and express our feelings and be able to share all around the world just through music. I'm sure you have also experienced a sad moment in your life. Maybe you miss your family members that are overseas. Maybe you lost your pet. Maybe you lost your favorite toy. Whatever it may be, I hope listening to this music that I'm going to play for you, it helps you to remember the good times before you had the sad experience, and that you'll be able to experience, different feelings that you couldn't express through your words as you listen to When She Was Here. Able to bring up some special memories and feelings as you were listening to When She Was Here. Being able to create and share your music is such a wonderful thing. But music doesn't have to be always so difficult. Who enjoys listening to music? Either from movies, from TV shows, or just at home when you're just sitting around or in the car. Music really helps us to lift the mood. You can just sit and relax and just enjoy. I also love listening to music, and I also love playing them on the piano too. So today, I thought I will play for you some favorite tunes from movies that you might recognize. So just sit back, relax, and enjoy the music, and try to, think about the scene and how it connects together with the music. sang along. Like anything in this world, nothing comes easy without the hard work. So keep practicing and don't give up when it gets difficult, and soon you'll be able to share music with others and be able to express feelings in a way that you've never done before. So I hope you were a little more inspired to enjoy and explore music more and know that you can use music to express yourselves. So until next time, bye!